The fracture. Mary sits across from AJ, vacant, distant. He tries to understand her, but she can't explain what she doesn't remember. Her voice is thin, brittle. Mary, I lost my soul. A flock of birds erupts into the sky. Unnatural, chaotic. A superstition whispers. When a bird circles a home and escapes through a window, a life is about to be taken. Mary feels like the bird, except she didn't escape. Home. Fragments of normalcy. Gina makes cupcakes with little Sophia. The home is warm, messy, lovingly loud. But Mary returns from dance practice, silent and pale, too pale. Her father, Vic, notices first. Her skin, her quiet, the way she studies the walls, as though they're breathing. Gina asks about her day. Mary avoids eye contact. Mary, I'm just tired. But she hasn't slept. The lake, something went wrong. Over dinner, Mary drifts. Her parents mention the lake trip, where Mary vanished for hours and returned bruised, confused, unable to speak. She claims she remembers nothing, but her dreams say otherwise. Snow, silence, no words, just her footsteps echoing in a world that doesn't want her. The ghost that looks like Mary. Sophia wakes screaming. She says Mary shoved her into a closet, but Mary was with Vic at the time. Later, Gina finds Sophia trembling. Sophia. It wasn't Mary. It was the ghost that looks like Mary. A shadow lingers behind Mary as she walks down the hall. The decline. Mary's appetite dies. Her senses fade. Food tastes like nothing. Music means nothing. Her body moves wrong, stiff, disconnected. She sees someone in her room at night. Mary. It looked like me, but not me. Her psychiatrist suggests depression, prescriptions, an incident. But Mary knows better. Something followed her from the lake. Something wearing her skin. The warning. Mary begs to stop taking the medication. Mary, they're making me worse. Gina asks, trembling, what she and Sophia saw. Was it Mary? Mary's answer chills the air. Mary, if you see me again, the other Miran. Possession of the body. Mary's body bruises overnight. She wakes with marks shaped like hands. Mary, whispering someone did beat me. The reflection in her mirror lags behind. Smiles when she doesn't. The double is growing stronger. Ahí es concern. AJ tries to talk to Mary, but she slips between sentences, hollow, fading. AJ, you're freaking me out. Mary, I think something took my soul. Her voice isn't hers anymore. The truth at the lake. At therapy, Mary breaks. Pieces return. The lake, the snow, the silence. A woman, herself, standing at the tree line. Her soul didn't escape. It was stolen. And the thing that stole it is coming home. The other Mary. Gina checks on Sophia one night and freezes. Standing at the foot of the bed is Mary. Except Mary is asleep down the hall. The double turns its head too slowly. Its eyes are hollow. Other Mary. She doesn't need her soul anymore. Darkness floods the room. Kitchen, evening. Gina cooks while her youngest daughter, Sophia, 6, decorates cupcakes. Laughter fills the house. A sense of normalcy, warm, fragile. Victor arrives smelling of cigars and garlic from work. Mary, 15, unexpectedly returns home early from dance practice. Mary, don't make pancakes. I'm not 6. Their family banter quickly shifts when Mary's father reminds her about her slipping grades and her dream of attending Juilliard. Lake House Day. Spring break. The family prepares for a brief escape. Mary denies having feelings for AJ, the boy next door, though her mother teases her. Gina, he's a sweet boy. And tall. Don't bring your bikini. Mary, try and stop me. They laugh. But a cold wind cuts through the moment. Lake House night. Mary disappears. A frantic search ensues. Gina calls the police, terrified. Hours later, just before dawn, Mary walks out of the woods, barefoot, trembling, covered in scratches. Gina, where are you? What happened? Mary whispers. I don't know. Her father insists she looks physically fine, but Gina sees something hollow in her daughter's eyes. House, days later. Mary grows pale, lifeless. She can't taste food. She can't dance. She wakes up at night, sensing someone standing in her room. Mary. It looked like a person, almost like me, but not. The therapist calls it depression. Trauma. maybe even attention-seeking behavior. But then Sophia screams. Closet night. Gina finds Sophia locked inside, sobbing. Sophia, the ghost that looks like Mary put me in there. Mary denies it, terrified. Girl's bedroom, later. Jocelyn, Mary's friend, visits with a gift. A first edition Peter Pan. A story about a boy who kept his youth because his soul never returned. Mary stares at the cover longer than she should. Therapist's office day. Mary struggles to explain what she feels. Mary, numb. Like I'm here, but I'm not. The doctor prescribes medication. But Mary whispers to her mother later. Mary, let me stop taking them. They're making me worse. Gina, then tell me what I saw that night. Was it you? Mary, if you see me again, the other me, run. Mary's room, night. Mary collapses in pain, claw marks appearing on her skin as if scratched by invisible hands. Victor rushes to her. Mary crying. I don't know what's happening to me. Victor, terrified. Someone did this to you. But Mary knows the truth. Something followed her back from the lake. Something that looks like her. Something that wants her life. Mary's bedroom, night. Mary, 17, pale, hollow-eyed, grips her sheets. Her breathing is shallow, detached. Mary, I can't help it. I feel crashy, like I'm outside my body watching myself. Not sad, not angry, just not here. Jocelyn, 17, sharp-tongued but compassionate, sits cross-legged on the floor. Jocelyn, you're doing that thing again, zoning out like you're tuning into some creepy religious zombie radio. Mary barely reacts. Jocelyn, Condi. And if you keep telling me stories about invisible entities beating up your dad and your soul wandering around the house, maybe your mom should stop seeing shrinks and start seeing a shaman, or a Wiccan, or someone who actually deals with supernatural crap. Mary stares past her. Mary, Sophia's in the doorway. Jocelyn turns. No one's there. Jocelyn. Mary, there's no one there. Kitchen day. Mary's mother, Gina, 40s, speaks quietly to Mary's father, VC, 40s. Their youngest daughter, Sophia, 6, watches cartoons nearby, nervous. Gina. Mary wants to stop her antidepressants. I told her okay. But honestly, Vic, I don't know what's going on anymore. Beak. Whatever it is, we get through it together. As a family. Gina. So what's the plan? Meds haven't even had time to work. Beak. I'm taking her to a new therapist. Hypnosis. She said it might help unlock what Mary can't remember. Therapist's office. Afternoon. Dr. Rena Garillo, 50s, calm but unnerved by Mary's energy, sits with Mary on a couch. Dr. Garillo. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis. I'm just a guide. Mary nods nervously. Let's return to the lake. The night you disappeared. Mary breathes in and out. Mary, whisper. I hear laughing. Dr. Garillo. Laughing is nice. Mary. No, not nice. Wrong. It stops when I notice it. Like it knows I heard it. Dr. Garillo's concern sharpens. Dr. Garillo. Mary, why did it stop? Mary trembles violently, then gasps awake as the therapist counts her up. Living room, night. Mary and Gina sit together. Mary clutches herself, shivering. Mary, a shaman, could help with soul retrieval. That's what's wrong. I didn't heal after the bus accident. I lost my soul. Gina, honey, Mary, doctors were wrong. I'm not depressed. I'm gone. Mary's bedroom, late night. Vic tucks Sophia in. Sophia, when you go far away, your ghost hangs around the house. Maybe Mom can sew it back on you. Like Peter Pan. Mary freezes. Sophia hugs her. Sophia, whisper. I love you. You make me feel things. Mary's eyes well up for the first time in the movie. Living room day. Detective Hagen, 40s, questions Mary, recording everything. Hagen. Mary, do you know anything about the 2 little girls who drowned in the lake that night? A long silence. Mary. No. Hagen voces her carefully. Too carefully. Mary's bedroom night. Mary SCREMS. Vic bursts in. The window is open. 2 stories high. No ladder, no marks, nothing. Alarm blaring. Mary. Someone was in my room. Beak. No one got in through that window. But Mary points. Mary. Dad. I didn't open it. The fear in her voice is real. Woods Day. Gina wanders, overwhelmed. Through the trees, Trice, 30s, earthy, serene, appears with her dog. Their chance meeting feels predestined. Trice, you're looking for an answer. What's the question? Gina breaks down. Gina, what's wrong with my daughter? Trice studies her, and then, Trice, have you heard of soul loss? Gina's breath catches. This is the first time someone has said the words out loud. Delaney House night. Trice leads a soul retrieval ceremony. Drums, breath work, flickering candles. Mary lies on the floor, eyes closed. Trice enters a trance. Minutes pass. She emerges shaken, holding an old broken childhood TOY. Gina, Mary's, from when she was little. We threw it away. Trice, it came back from the journey with me. It's part of her soul. Mary touches it, and tears pour down her cheeks. Mary, I feel better, but something is still missing. Car evening. Mary stares out the window at the lake, terror rising. Mary, I'm not going back there. She locks herself and Sophia in the car. Mary, the man in the ground has Sophia's soul piece. I have to get it back. Vic and Gina exchange horrified looks. Lake night. Mary, trembling, recounts the night she disappeared. Mary, I was taking pictures, then I heard the laughing again. 2 girls were in the water, floating, as if someone put them there. Something else was there, too. Her voice cracks. House night. AJ rushes in carrying Mary's lost phone. She filmed everything. You need to see this. Vic and Gina watch the footage, horrified. A woman drags something through the trees. Singing, laughing. Not human laughing, warped, echoing. Everything Mary said was true. Woods night. Police flood the area. Beak cercas frantically. Beak. Mary. No answer. Cemetery clearing night. Mary stands before a freshly dug grave. Headstone, Martin Bertrance. 80s, died February. Trice stares at it, devastated. Trice, that's my godfather. He died months ago. A shadow rises from the grave, half-formed, human-like, flickering. Mary reaches toward it, crying. Mary, you have what's mine. The shadow hesitates, then collapses into her, disappearing inside. Mary gasps as if punched, then exhales, peaceful for the first time. Woods continuous. Vic finds her, sweeps her into his arms. Mary is whole again. Living room, day, epilogue. Mary reads Peter Pan to Sophia. Warm light. Real happiness. Mary reading. The reason birds can fly, and we can, is because they have perfect faith. She closes the book. Mary, I think I'm ready to fly again. Sophia smiles. Sophia, then let's fly. Mary laughs, real bright, alive.